Good morning, and who's ready for the weekend? We still have all smiles on our muggy emoji meter. Now, Sunday starts to transition slightly, but I'm still going to keep that big teeth smile for that, because it's really not until about Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday now that we're really trending to have those higher dew points that you notice that there's more moisture in the air. We're right on the cusp for your Sunday and Monday, so keep those smiley faces around for the time being. Our rainfall chances, we have our first one on Monday, we have another one on Tuesday, but I think it's really the Wednesday to Thursday time frame that is going to be the wettest. So I just want to get this out of the way because it's the biggest part of the forecast. We say goodbye to a high pressure system. It's going to keep us dry in the near term. We're starting to gather in a few clouds as we work our way over the weekend. That's going to stick around for your Tuesday. But here's the main wet weather system. Now, I will say compared to yesterday it was looking like a better chance for thunderstorms. Now it's just looking in general like rain. It looks like there's still some dry air that's working into this, and this front will likely stall out for a moment or two, but nothing really too on the major side. Just letting you know that is by far going to be our best rain chances. As far as the tropics go, a little bit close to the Florida area, there's actually a 10% chance for development over the next 2 days, and this is a very low chance. A lot of rain though for the east coast of Florida, especially up to about 3 to 4 inches for the max, and then a 30% chance for development for this wave further off towards the east. This is the one that we have to watch because so many times in history you have this type of path, and if it moves through the Lesser Antilles, starts to glide, say either north of Hispaniola, that is also going to be a deterministic part of our forecast as well. But because we have that wave down to the south, it's not all the Carolinas that I think are unscathed from rain once we get into next week. I think you are going to see a higher rain total, especially down towards the south, as that wave could linger a little bit. So the further south you go in South Carolina, better chance, and also western North Carolina as well. Now, again, this is later in the week. We're really not seeing that until much further along. And I'm specifically really talking about your, I would say Tuesday night through Thursday afternoon is the wettest period. Here's today's forecast. Absolutely gorgeous. We actually have the yellow numbers that are below the white numbers. That means that we're so dry that there's actually the opposite of a heat index. So you gotta love to see that. And it's going to be a picture perfect forecast for everything that you may be doing this weekend, such as this Panthers home game. Perfect weather there. Temperatures right around 80 degrees. I do want to, before I show you the 7-day forecast, have one bonus. On Monday night, officially at 11:49, we have our first supermoon of 2025. Now we are going to have some clouds around, but I still think you're going to see it. And if you actually look at the moon this morning, and you might have seen it last night, and through the weekend, it's really going to be bright and beautiful. So supermoon just means it's a little bit closer to Earth by about 14 to 17,000 miles. So that helps us see that bigger and brighter moon. So it's going to be gorgeous through the weekend, but absolute peak on Monday night. After that, mid 80s on Tuesday, and then look at the big drop once that front passes, only around 70 on Thursday. Yikes, that's your weather report.